emphasis on these companies that our people are the most important. Probably something that was coined in the Industrial Revolution, right? I mean, it's out there. Is people are our important strength. I mean, companies have hung their tagline on that. But I can tell you that because again, as I read the RFPs that come through our office and even the RFIs, that's where the focus is. It's almost kind of, well, we are, right, but there's just a lot more to it. So companies, of course, are a lot more lean, very, very critical. Hiring managers are also still a little bit afraid, some of the roles as critical because they're also not sure when the faucet's going to get shut off again. So there's still a little bit of paranoia that goes and ultimately the economics, right, continue to be a visible criteria here. So that's not to say, again, that talent acquisition didn't have budgets and criteria prior to 2008. But I think, and I would say working with the obvious, that it's become a lot more of a strategic initiative, meaning really ingrained into or morphed into or, I don't know, added with goals of the company, right? The business goals. Not so much, here are our business goals for people, but here are our business goals. How do we work together with talent acquisition and really put business goals, right? So moving forward again, a lot more strategic, it's also becoming a lot more competitive, right? There's a little bit of a paradox here. Obama was on TV last night. We're still at 9%, unemployment. That doesn't there's a ready and available, pool of qualified candidates. In fact, it's equal jobs today as it was in 2008 or 2007. In fact, in some instances, even a lot more difficult. So nowadays also still have choices.